Hello friends, this is Bidyut Vishwas and welcome to my channel Hidden Gem of Stock Market by Bidyut Vishwas. Friends, today I will discuss about candlesticks pattern, not how to draw a candlesticks and only single candlesticks pattern. We all know the candlesticks having many patterns. There is a single, some patterns are formed with the single candle, some patterns are formed with the double candle, and some patterns are formed with the triple candle also. So I will discuss about the single candle patterns. So till now I discussed about some stock. When I got some good stock, I always share with you with full analysis. But many of my friends requested me to share my some technique that from which they can learn. So I decided to I will make some educational video like what is candlesticks, how to draw a candlesticks, how to look at a chart, how to draw trend line, how to put a stop loss. Like that, I will make series of videos for your learning purpose. So first today I will start with candlesticks and first how to draw the candlestick and what candlestick interpret and why we need candlestick pattern compared with the other charting patterns. So and what's the benefit of using candlestick? And not only I don't want to make any rule or I don't want to share any rule to using these things. So all candlestick pattern need to feel why they are forming and how to interpret them. That is the main thing. If you know the characteristics of the candlesticks, then it will be easy to learn the technical analysis. So friends, first start with how to draw a candlestick and how the colors of the candlesticks depend. And I will discuss. See, suppose now we all know about the line chart. So what is actually happening in the line chart? At the line chart, generally we taking the every day. Suppose as a daily, I am making a line chart with the for a daily chart. That means the every days we will have to take. Suppose it is a 1 day closing. This is the second day closing. This is the third day closing of a stock, and this is the fourth day closing of a chart, and this is the fifth day closing of a chart. This is the sixth day. So we will have to join with a line with all closing. So this is the line chart of a candlesticks. Sorry, of a line chart, and we can easily see that with at the line chart only we are able to see what are the closing price of a day. But at the candlesticks chart, we can able to see all the opening, closing, high, low, all four things. So see, at one chart we are able to see the only closing. At the another side, at the chart we can able to see on for a particular day what is the opening, what is the closing, and what is the high of the day and what is the low of the day. So now how to draw? Let me first draw a candlestick, then you can easily understand. Suppose at 1 day closing of a particular stock is 100. At 1 day stock of a 1 day closing of a particular stock is 100, and next day it's open at 101, and suppose after that is goes to the low of the 95, and after that is goes to the high of a 1110, and after that it close to the suppose 105. So now how to draw a candlestick? See here, we got opening price, that is I am writing is with the O. Opening price is the 105 and high is the 110. Closing price is the 101. Mm, sorry, here opening price is the 101 and closing price is a 105, sorry, closing price is a 105 and low is 95. So now how to draw a candlesticks with the with this? We will have to make a body by joining the highs and lows, and we'll have to join we will have to make a body with the opening and closing price. This body we will have to make a body with the opening and closing price, and we'll have to join highs and lows with this body. So see, this is the opening price and this is the closing price. We make a body. Now how the colors of the candle decide? See here, when uh, closing price is higher than opening price, then candle color will be green. That means, suppose this is a 1 day candle, that means within the day price action getting stronger, or bull winning the war, or bull taking the control after openings, because see that closing price is the higher than opening price. That means bulls are winning the battle, and that's why candle color is a green. And see here, with this body we are able to know this is the opening price, this is the closing price, and this is the high and this is the low. And after the body, the from body to low, that is called the shadow, and body to high, this is also called the shadow or wick. So candlesticks having two portion. One is the body that contains the opening and closing price, and we having the shadow. With the help of shadow we are able to know what are the high and what are the low. And similarly, suppose if that day opening is again 101, suppose after that it's given a high of 105, low of again suppose 95, and closing price is 98. So here high is 105, opening is 101, closing is 98, and low is 95. So as per rule to draw of drawing a candlestick, so we will have to join first, we will have to make a body joining opening and closing, and we'll have to join with the opening with the high and closing with the low. So see now uh, how the colors of this candle decide. See here closing is lower than opening. That means, and after opening, bears getting the control, or bears winning the fight. So, and price action getting weaker within the day. So that's why this candle color will be red. So that see here, when the price, when the opening price is lower than closing price, then candle color will be green, because that day price action getting weak, stronger within the day. And when the candle color is red, that day closing price is lower than opening price. That means with the intraday basis price action getting weaker, or bears winning the fight. So these are the basic rule to draw a candlestick. See, with the candlestick we can able to know what are the high, what are the opening price, what are the closing price, and what are the low. Now we can also see that thing with a chart also. See, this is a Nifty chart. See now, as per today chart, see here what we can interpret as per today's candle. See here, here mm, uh, see here opening, high, low, closing, everything is visible. If I will taking cursor on a candle, See, today is opening is 10311 and 11.95. That means that 10312 almost, and closing price is 10312.4. Only for 0.45 points different. That means almost same opening and closing, or marginally, very marginally higher compared with the opening closing price. That's why body size is very faint. See here, but color is green because it's a 40.45 point higher compared with the opening price. Closing is higher, and see, it's having very high tail. See, this is a low. This is a low. See, I taking a cursor on it. Low is a 10223.6. So that means it the low is here. See this candle, with the help of this candle we can able to see the low, and also see high is just slightly higher than the closing price. See that is high is a 10333 See, that's why it's only how many points? Only 25 points different with the closing. That's why size is small. And see, at the lower side, low is 10223. That is from compared with the opening, that is almost 80 point difference. So that's why length of this bottom side wick is very high. So see, with the help of this candle, we can able to interpret all the high, low, opening and closing. See, their high or here opening and closing is almost equal. That's why here we got a line paint body, and high and low, traveling between high and low is very high. That's why this weak size is high, and from the higher side it's not gone that much high. That's why at a higher side weak size is small, but at the lower side is gone travel far below, up to far below. That's why weak size at the bottom is high. So here also see how it is interpreted. It is a very long red candle. That means see here, it's where it is open 10529, and after that it slightly goes to the higher 10553.15. That means only 24 points. But after that it goes to low of the 281. That means from the opening it's the 281. That means almost 19 plus 29 is the 40, 48 one, and 248. It's a 248 points below the lower point, and it's closed just above the lower price. That means it's a 10305. So it's a almost the 250 points and below compared with the opening. So that means that's why it's given a very long bearish candle. That, and see here the opening price and closing price is here. So there is a huge price fall drastically at the end of the day, at the all over the day, and bears getting winning the fight. That's why we got a very long bearish candle. See here, here also opening is here also we got a very long green candle. That means see here opening price and low is almost same. That's why it's don't having any tail. And after the all the day, it goes higher and higher. Then it goes higher, and at the end of the day, opening price and almost closing price are the almost same, and slightly higher than the opening, slightly higher than the opening. That's why we can, with this candle, the long green candle, we can easily interpret that all over the day bear, bull winning the fight. That's why we got a strong bullish candle. So now see the what are the some now check what are the some candlesticks, different types of candlesticks, single candlesticks pattern. See, I already discussed how to draw these candles. And said, see, this is a green candle. That's why closing is higher than opening, and we got low and high here. with the single candle and color we can interpret in who is winning the fire to all over the day. See, there is a different type of single candle. This is the most bullish candle because see here is the opening and low is the same, and closing and high is the same. That means to all over the day price only goes to the higher side on bulls getting bulls win the fight one way. And similarly, see here the opening price and opening price is a day's high, and the closing price is a day low. So one side here bears win the fight one side. And see here, and these two are the most bullish and bearish candle. And here also see these candles are the second most bullish candle. See what happened here. Actually, price open here, and after that, bear start winning the fight and drag the price far below. But at the lower level, it can't sustain. Price can sustain at the lower level, and at the from the bottom, buying come and bulls start winning the fight, and ultimately at the end of the day yeah, is price aimed at the high yeah, days high. That's why it's don't having any weak or tail hair, shadow hair. So see here at the middle of the day, beards started in the fight, but it can't sustain. Ultimately, bull takes the control and close at the day's high, and this is also a very bullish candle. And see here, similarly, its opposite is here. See here, price opens here at the lower side, but after that, bulls take the control and pull the price to the upper side in but at the higher side the higher side is bias losing its control, and ultimately bear taking the control and start winning the battle. And ultimately at the end of the day is goes to the lower than opening and close almost at the low of the day. So this is also very bearish candle, and these are the normal. This is a normal bullish candle. That means opens at the lower side. After that, price go to the slightly lower, and after that, bulls start winning the fight. And at the end of the middle of the day, it goes to the high, but can't sustain at the higher price. But it sustain far above compared with the opening price. That's why candle color comes to the green, and this is a normal bullish candle, and this is a similar. See, it's open here, and after that, price goes to the high, but after that, bulls losing its control and corrected all over the day and dragging the price to the down, but it not sustain at the lower price, and so slightly it goes to the higher, but ultimately end of the day, bull winning bears winning the fight significantly. So that's why we got a normal bearish candle. So this is a candle that is a neutral bullish candle, though its color is green. See, that means see here opening is here, and after that, suppose bulls getting the control and taking the price to the higher side, but ultimately, bull at the higher side, bull losing its control and bears getting the control, and after is drag the price down to the here and give the ultimately gives the day's low, but again price can't sustain at the day's low, again taking the price higher side. So to all over the day there is a tag of war between bulls and bear, and ultimately end of the day, it closes slightly higher than that. See, sometime before we see the today's candle of the Nifty, it is just slightly over the opening price. Here also the same. Or ultimately, body size is a very faint, and there is very marginal difference between opening and closing, and closing is ultimately slightly higher than opening. That's why candle color is a bullish, but this is a neutral bullish. As candle color is green, that's why we can say it's that's not significant, not the bull, not the bear winning the fight. And this is also same. This is all the day there is a tag of war between the bulls and bear, but ultimately end of the day bears winning the fight very marginally. That's why it's having the faint red candle, but this is neither the bull nor the bear winning the battle. It's ultimately it's a neutral candle, and this candle is the least bullish. Why least bullish? See, here price open at the day's low, but after that bulls win the fight one way and taking the price far above compared with the opening. But ultimately at the higher price, the bulls higher price nobody wants to buy, and bull losing in quarter and bear started winning the fight, and after that but and dragging the price down. But after that at the end of the day price closed slightly higher than opening, slightly. So this candle is very least bullish and indicate that buyer's strength almost gone, buyer bull strength almost gone, or ultimately it's showing the slight very least bullish candle. And this is similar candle. See, opening is a day's high, and after that price goes down, we are getting the control and drag the price part very down, and ultimately at the lower price nobody wants to sell. That's then from this point bulls getting the control and taking the price and higher side and almost close to the opening, but ultimately close slightly lower than the opening price. So that's why this candle color is red. But this is a very one of the least bearish candle, because here bulls at the end of the day bulls getting the control. That's why is drag the price far above the day's low price. And see here, there is a some neutral, another some neutral candles. See, there is this here, this is candle is color is because opening and closing price almost same. This is the tag of war between bulls and bear all over the day, but at the end of the day is closed at the opening price. And see here, that is also a neutral candle, but this is the almost bearish candle. Why? Because see here, here is the opening price, and at the after opening its price goes to the high, but it's not able to sustain at the higher price, and bears takes control from the higher side and ultimately close at the day's opening. So this is actually at the end of the day, bull bears getting control over the bull, but not significantly, and not able to drag the price down from the opening price. That's why this is also a neutral candle. It is a just opposite of the opening is the day's high, and also closing also the same. But at the middle of the day, the bears drag the price down, but at the down, say at the lowest point, nobody wants to sell. Then bulls getting the control ultimately takes the price higher, very higher side, and but not able to goes above the opening price. So this candle is also a neutral candle, but this is slightly bullish neutral candle. And so some single candle pattern is the one of the single candle pattern is a hammer. And which is hammer? See, hammer is a pattern which is indicates if it's come after a downtrend, it indicates a starting of a bullish pattern. How? See, after a downtrend, see here opening is here, and after that bears got the total control and dug the price far below of the opening, but at the lower price nobody wants to sell. So that's and only buyers are there. So bulls getting control here and drag the price upper side, and ultimately at the end of the day is take the price at the here. But and up at the end of the day slightly corrected from the higher price and close at the comparatively higher than the opening. So candle color, there is a green candle because it's close at the higher side, but the candle color here does not matter. It's maybe red also, slightly can close slightly below of the opening. But see, it indicates that after a downtrend, at this candle price goes to the very lower side, but at the lower side, from the lower side buying is coming. So that's why at the end of the day it's indicate that the downtrend state is downtrend strength is going down. And after this, if we got a green strong bullish candle, then new uptrend will start. And see, after a uptrend, if we got a hammer, this type of pattern called the hanging man. See, what does this indicate? See, it's open here, and after that the bears got the control, but and take the price far lower, but at the lower side nobody wants to sell. Again bulls come, but bulls don't having strength to take the price at the very higher side. So it's a body is a very faint, and it can't take the price uh, higher side compared with the opening, and it also the maybe green or red, but indicates that buyers are exhausted here. So that's why buyers don't having much trend that it can take the price higher. So this type of candle hammer called the hammer, it appears at the after a uptrend. That type of hammers called the hanging man. So it also indicates that buyers are exhausting. That buyers don't have a strain there to take the price very higher side. See, if a hammer, how hammers look like after a downtrend. You see, there is a very strong downtrend, and here also price open gap down. See, price open here is a gap down opening, and after that, beards got the full control and take the price far down. And but at the lower price nobody wants to sell, then only buyers will take the control, and see here bulls getting the control and take the price higher side and ultimately close at the above the opening price. See, we can see this low is here, but this high is here. This is a very bullish candle, and this is a hammer. And see, after that if a green candle come, then potential direct will be up. So we can take a put a stop loss here below the this hammer tail, and we can trade with this direction. We can put a stop loss below the hammer tail, and put trade with this uptrend. See, similarly, if there is another candle is the inverted hammer. See, this is hammer, but this is opposite of the hammer. What does it this thing? See, after a see bullish trend, if this type of pattern inverted hammer come, this type of pattern called the generally called the shooting star. What does this indicate? See here, its opening is here, and after that bulls got the full control and take the price very higher side, but nobody wish to purchase at the that or wish to pay that much higher price. That's why that's why it's still bears getting on. If nobody will buy, obviously then selling will come, and bulls will lose control and bears totally take the control. Ultimately price come slightly lower than opening price. Is indicate the exhaustion of the bulls, or bulls losing his strength. And after that if a one red candle will come, then potential direction of the trend is lower side. So you can put a stop loss at the above the tail of the shooting star, and trade with this trend. So shooting star, and another single candle pattern is a doji. See, what is a doji? See, if the opening and closing is almost same, and after that there is a almost same size of tail at the both side. That means higher and low don't having any difference. That type of pattern is, this is actually dojis are the neutral candles, and these indicates the up if suppose if after a uptrend if come this type of doji, this indicates that that after uptrend if this type of pattern come, this indicates the neutrality of the bulls and bears. So how it is neutral? See, because bulls and bear, no one is winning the fight here. After this candle, if we will got a again a bullish candle, then obviously bullish candle will continue. But after this candle, if we will got a red candle or bearish candle, then obviously potential trend will be down. So after a doji is a neutral candle, but after doji which candle is forming, that is very important. But there is also the different type of doji, that called, the one is the gravestone doji, and another one is the dragonfly doji. Now what is that gravestone doji? See, if the opening and closing of a see, for the hammer there is a slightly higher size of body, but at the dozy opening and closing is a slight, almost same, or to the as we see the today's Nifty candle, that is a doji, because here opening and closing is almost same, but closing is marginally slightly higher of the 0.45 paisa. So that is this type of candle is called the doji. And see, if doji having, see, if this type of doji come with a very long tail at the upper side, that indicates the bulls already exhausted, or bulls can't price can't sustain at the higher side, and at the end of the day totally uptrend is exhausted. This type of doji with the long tail at the upside, that called the gravestone doji. And similarly, if this type of long tail doji comes after a downtrend, then this type of doji called the gravestone, this type of dragonfly doji. If after this candle any bullish candle will come, price will literally fly after that, because this candle indicates that bears almost losing his strength, or after this candle if some, so doji needs another candle for confirmation. So after the doji, if bullish candle comes, then direction will be bull, and after the this type of doji actually, and the if bearish candle comes, then time potential direction will lower. But this type of candle, after this type of candle, there is a chance of green candle is very high, and potential direction will be up. And after this type of candle, dragon means gravestone doji, there is a chance of bullish candle is very high. And obviously after this a bearish trend will start. See here, this is a neutral doji candle after a uptrend. Neutral doji candle almost having same tail size at the both side. That means bulls and bears, nobody wins the fight here. But after that we got a bearish candle, so then potential direction of the trend will be lower side, and we can put a stop loss above the doji candle and trade with the this direction. So now with the chart we can discuss how at the chart it's look like, and how at the chart it's work. See, after a downtrend, we got a, after a strong downtrend we got a doji here. See here almost opening and closing is almost very close, but on closing is, see what is the opening, in opening is 7848 and closing it 7801, only 47 point difference between the opening and closing. But closing is lower than the opening, that's why candle color is a red. But if we will compare the high, high and low, here high is 8036, that means almost 237 35 points above the closing, to almost 200 point up compared with the opening. And also low is almost more than 300 point and near 300 point down compared with the closing. So see here that's why body size is very low compared with the highs and lows. That's why it became a doji. But after the doji, if we will got a red candle, then this downtrend will continue. But after this doji we got a very strong bullish candle. That's why see this uptrend, all the uptrend has started. So now see at the many place, I will check one by one at the many place how this type of candles working. See, these they here. After a uptrend, we got a hammer here, inverted hammer, or we can say shooting star here. See, after that we got a strong red candle, and after that it's a downtrend. And see here also we got a doji. That means the neutral candle, and after that is though is his red candle, but see is it at the higher side, and after that we got a strong. See, it's also a doji, because here almost though body size is high, it's opening closing and everything is higher than the previous one. And also is express the neutrality because the tail size as the both side is the almost is a doji, but after that we got a strong green candle and we got a uptrend. So see here also see here single candlestick pattern hammer, it's work, and here also doji, it's works. See, here at the bottom we got a doji and after that we got a uptrend. And here also at the top we got a doji and after that we got a downtrend. See here we got a hammer and after that we got a uptrend. Here also we got a hammer and after that we got a, it's a inverted hammer actually. Inverted hammer also see here. Here after this candle, it's here opening is here, after that closing is very close to the opening, but after at the middle of the day price goes to the higher side, but it can't sustain, bull can't sustain, and ultimately end of the day the bears taking the control and take the price to the lower side. But bull bears don't having much strength that it can drag the price very lower side. And the next candle we got a green candle, so we got a uptrend. And see here also a hammer, and after hammer we got a uptrend. Hammer, we got a hammer at the bottom. And similarly many places we got this type of candle. See, there is a, this is a gravestone doji. I told about the gravestone doji, where having those doji having very long tail at the upside, but the downside there is a very low shadow. So this type of candles is, though it is red, but very bearish candle. And after that we got a red candle and potential trend is down. So with this example of the candle, now I am going to the Nifty weekly chart. So now after, see, the weekly chart also, weekly chart, see here we got a doji here, and but after the doji candle, still though week is not completed. And see here after a hammer, we got a strong green candle and it's take the price up to here. And after this uptrend, we got a doji. A doji means neutral candle. If this week candle will head, then we can expect a downside movement after this candle. But we will have to wait for the week to end. You see here also at the top we got a doji, and after that candle is a red candle and we got a downtrend. See here also we got a two doji candle, almost is the so dragonfly type doji, but here tail size is not that much high with the doji. So we can say this is a doji at the bottom, and after that we got a green candle and we got a strong up move. And see here also we got a doji, and after that we got a strong red candle, and after that we got this type of downtrend. So see this, how this can be candle of these single candle patterns can work. Obviously single candle patterns always need a confirmation. If after a uptrend, if we got a doji or hammer or shooting star type of gravestone doji type of pattern, after that the candle, if we got a red candle, bearish candle, then obviously trend will be, chance of the trend downtrend is a very high. And if we got a single candle pattern, like dragonfly doji or a normal doji or hammer at the down after a downtrend, and after that candle if we got, if we will got a bullish candle, then obviously chance of the uh, bullish trend is very high. So now how does it work? See, I think with this explanation, how to draw a candle, how to interpret a candle, how to work with the single candle patterns, and how it's what type of confirmation needed after single candle pattern. I think it's clear cut. I explained with you. I think it's very much clear to you. If there is anything you can't understand, you can directly contact with me. My number is 9624019438. So this is my number. And if my video is good and helpful, please like and share my video and subscribe my channel. So friends, this is all about the single candlesticks pattern. And after that, I will obviously, if you will like and share my channel and subscribe my channel, obviously I will come with the second part with the double candle and triple candle pattern, how the candlesticks work together and how to we can define a trend with the numbers with the 2 3 candles. We can how the 2 3 candles, there is some patterns of the 2 3 candles. Means there is a piercing pattern, there is engulfing pattern, there is a bullish harami pattern, bearish harami pattern, and like there is morning star, evening star. There are many types of candlesticks pattern, and how they are decided the ending, mm, starting and ending of a trend. I will discuss with you, friends. And for now, bye bye, friends. And now, if this is good, please subscribe my channel and